We're walking into Animal Kingdom.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. I love your ears. They're really
Thank
cute.
you.
Very cute.
Thank you.
They match my shirt.
Yes, they do. You want to wear them?
No. I'm good. Didn't have to wait for it. We are in number 1. We were going to wait for it, but that's awesome.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the tray. And please supervise children. Miembros del equipo de expedición Everest. Una vez a bordo, coloque sus efectos personales en la bolsa de la silla para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
Here we go. Yep. Think of you right here. Sorry, it's just true. Airman? All right, here we go. Tearing up trash. As always, super fun.
So fun.
Yeah, put your ear, pretend like you're warm the whole time.
I didn't even lose.
The Yeti, there's a shadow there that wasn't there where he tears up the track. So that wasn't there, but that's okay.
Okay, be ready to get back.
First off, thank you, Joe Rohde. I know you're retiring after 40 years with Disney, but thank you for Animal Kingdom, and thank you for Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora.
It is awesome. Everything here is awesome. Animal Kingdom by itself was fantastic, but add in Pandora, boom. You got to meet him, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, right when it opened.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thank you, Joe Rohde.
We got to see him and meet him in Sanaa when we were doing the bread service.
That's right, that's right. Yeah. So, thank you, Joe Rohde, for everything you've done. Enjoy retirement.
Right?
At night, this place turns into a luminescent,
Even the sidewalk.
everything,
has
yeah.
lights on it.
Even the sidewalks, like where they have plants,
Right here.
will be bioluminescent. It's very beautiful, very cool.
It's a great ride. I don't know about all that.
Morning, folks.
Good morning.
Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing.
And here we are at Kilimanjaro Safaris. Finally.
Mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Clear sus niños. Gracias.
If you're with any little ones, that'd be a great time to put them on your lap so they can see better. Just make sure they're on your lap throughout our entire duration here this morning.
Our mail line from the doors are closed and you're allowed to leave.
Asante Sana, thank you so much, Warden. Alrighty, friends, as we like to say in the reserve, Twende. That means let's go. Jambo, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm going to be your safari guide as we venture into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. How's everyone doing here this morning? Good! Awesome, awesome, energetic. I love it. The first part of our journey is going to be taking us through the Little Aturi Forest, and the animals here like to use their camouflage and the dense vegetation of the forest to hide from their predators. So we're going to be playing a little game of hide and seek. On the right-hand side, we're going to be greeted by two okapis. Okapis are the only living relative of the giraffe, who we can tell because of their skull structure, and they have a long prehensile tongue, just like a giraffe has. Okapis actually have about a 13 to 15-inch tongue, and they can lick their own eyes. They're pretty shy and reclusive in their nature, and not very territorial, which makes the forest a perfect home for them. Bongos are the largest forest antelope, weighing about 350 pounds. We can tell the difference between the males and females. The male's coats start to darken as they age. There's a male right there. See, the neck and the first two legs are starting to darken in color. On our right-hand side, looks like there is a greater kudu. We can tell that this greater kudu is a female, or there's actually 3 of them, as only the males have horns, and those horns can grow to be about 6 feet in length. The greater kudu can also leap about 8 feet high. That's how they outmaneuver their predators. Looks like there's some activity towards the other end of the riverbank. Let's try to go nice and slow. I believe there is a Nile hippopotamus underneath there. It's a little tough to see. Hippos can hold their breath underwater for about 6 to 8 minutes. They don't usually swim. They aren't the best swimmers. We can usually find them walking towards the bottom of the riverbank. Please make sure you're remaining seated, little one. Right here. Thank you. Also on the left-hand side, there's a whole bloat of hippos. This is what a group of hippos are called. And they're also colonial nesters, which means they can nest up with about 20 to 500 other pelicans, and they have a wingspan of 7 to 9 feet. And speaking of dangerous animals, my friends, we're going to be greeted by some fearsome Nile crocodile there on the left-hand side. Crocodile have an extremely powerful bite, capable of crushing the bones of their prey. And their powerful bite. Please make sure you're remaining seated over there. Little one, are you remaining seated, please? Thank you. And they have a powerful bite, consuming prey that's much larger than themselves, such as zebra and wildebeest. And their jaws are gentle enough, though, to help hatch their baby eggs. You can usually find a mother or a father rattling an egg in their mouth whenever they're trying to get it from one place to another. Before we head over there, though, looks like we're going to be coming across a Baobab tree on our right-hand side. It's also known as the upside-down tree. This tree will remain leafless for about 9 months out of the year, but it has a tremendous amount of water stored in its trunk. The holes that we see here from elephant tusk, trying to poke at this tree to get the water that is stored inside. Looks like there's an adult mom, a female, with 2 youngsters behind her. You can see that purple tongue. They spend the majority of their day eating. They've created a unique adaptation. Their tongues are purple. It helps to prevent them from getting burnt in the sunlight. Wild dogs are the most successful predator in Africa, having a success rate of about 80%. And the reason that they're so successful is because they have incredibly high stamina. They're able to chase their prey until it gives up from exhaustion. They typically hunt in packs of 5 to 15, choosing the dominant male and female to lead the pack and do the breeding purposes. They are also called the painted dogs. The markings on their coat are unique to each one. That's how they identify one another. A little tough to see hanging out behind the tall grass here on the right-hand side. There's an African elephant. And we're able to tell that it is an African elephant due to the shape of its ears. It's sort of shaped like the continent of Africa. Elephants are highly social creatures, with the adult female spending the majority of time with her young. Our local conservation team here at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve actually found out that elephants are scared of the sound of bees. So we teamed up with our local farmers in Kenya, passed on this knowledge, and they started planting beehives on the fences of their crops, helped to scare away the elephants. They didn't have to result in conflict of any kind. Elephants are just trying to find a new home. Since theirs are being destroyed, it's increasing the amount of space that humans and elephants have to share, which isn't great. We see how big these elephants are. They definitely need a lot of space to roam, which seems adequate, as the largest adult male that I've seen on this reserve weighs about 12,000 pounds. Looks like there's a baby elephant amongst this herd, my friends, on the left-hand side there. Looks like the tusks are just coming through, look like little vampire tusks, which leads me to guesstimate that young elephant's anywhere between 3 to 5 years old, as it takes about 15 years for an elephant to fully mature their tusk. We're now going to be passing by a flamboyant, which is a group of greater flamingo. And the flamingos get their coloration from their diet, consuming large amounts of brine shrimp, which is high in beta-carotene. There on the left-hand side, my friends, there's a lioness sleeping. It's not surprised that she is sleeping, as lions are inactive for 16 to 20 hours of the day. If you add up and do the math, that means they're only awake for about 3 years of their entire lives. Looks like there's 2 more lions on the other rock up there. The adult male lion will usually stay back, protect the territory and the young ones, while the lioness, the females, will do the majority of the hunting, typically in a pack, since their prey can be faster than them, sometimes larger as well. Lions are the only members of the big cat family that live together in a pack. We call it a pride. A little bit better view of those group of white rhinos that we saw from a distance earlier. Let's try to get a better view of these lions, though. And look at the size of the paws on the females, very large. They have excellent padding on those paws, helps them to become silent when they stalk their prey at night. These are some very powerful animals. The mane that the adult male lion has is actually what they use to help attract the females, and it helps to protect their neck while they're fighting against other rival lions as well.